In example 3, we're going to continue moving a graph. This time we're going to look at an exponential function. So we're given the graph h of x is equal to 1/2 to the x, and we want to sketch the graph of p of x. In letter A, we have p of x is equal to h of x, our function, minus 4. And that tells us that we are going to be shifting our graph down 4. With our exponential functions, we have to be very careful because remember, our original function has an asymptote here at 0. So if we shift our graph down 4, we also have to shift our asymptote down 4. That's the first thing that you should get in as you're creating your transformation. So let's draw in that asymptote. Your asymptote should be a dotted line, and right now, since we moved it down 4, it's a dotted line at -4. Then we'll take our 3 points and move them down 4. So our point 0, 1, moving down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the point 0, -3. Then we have the point -1, 2, moving it down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is now at -1, -2. And our point -2, 4, moving it down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 is at -2, 0. So when you draw in your exponential function, make sure you go down to your asymptote and then work your way up. In letter B, we have p of x is equal to h of x minus 4 and then minus 3. So this tells us that we're going right 4 and down 3. So again, since we're shifting our graph up or down, that's when our asymptote's going to change. So since we had our asymptote originally at 0, shifting it right isn't going to change that asymptote, but shifting it down will. So we're going to have an asymptote at -3. So let's get that asymptote in first. And then we can move our points down and to the right. So if we have the point 0, 1, we move it down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have the point 4, -2. If I do my next point, -1, 2, to the right, or down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I get the point 3, -1. It doesn't matter whether you go right first or down first. My last point I have is -2, 4, so go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I get the point 2, 1. And then I'm going to sketch my graph in. If you have questions, let me know.